Hey guys, welcome back to Elvis Car Reviews. I hope that every single one of you is having a beautiful day. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to properly maintain your EcoBoost Mustang. Well, the reason why I'm making this video is because I get this question a lot, especially from you guys, my subscriber, and the people that own an EcoBoost Mustang. You're always asking, how do you maintain your car? I heard a lot of bad things about the EcoBoost Mustang engine. I heard that it tends to blow up. How do you prevent that? And especially prospective buyers are really afraid by some of the stuff they hear online. So I'm here to tell you how to properly maintain your EcoBoost Mustang engine. First of all, let's break down the two types of EcoBoost Mustang buyers. You have those who always like Mustangs. They want a very nice looking daily driver and they don't want to pay too much at the pump. Those usually go for the EcoBoost Mustang, whether it's convertible or the hardtop. And at the other hand, you have the drivers that are performance oriented and want something new. They just necessarily don't want to go with the V8 or the late V6. They rather get the EcoBoost Mustang to get fuel economy on good days and performance when they want to take it to the track. So those are the two types mostly of EcoBoost Mustang buyers. So for people that are looking at purchasing the EcoBoost Mustang just to make it a daily driver, let me tell you this engine is very reliable. You will not really have any problem with this car. I know there are a lot of rumors, or some people tend to believe that American cars aren't well made, American engines aren't made to last. But if I know that statement is false, but if this will make your mind at ease, or will put your mind at ease, know that this 2.3 liter EcoBoost engine was co-developed with Mazda. It's known, or Mazda referred to it as the L series, and it's used in some of their cars with a different displacement. So if you think that everything Japanese is reliable, well, rest assured, you driving a Mustang with a Japanese engine, if that will help you go to bed at night. But if you're planning to just daily drive this car, take it to church, to grocery, to visit, or to work and back and stuff like that, you will be fine. This car can live the life of the car, even outlive you depending on how old you are. So if again you're planning to buy the car for the simple purpose of driving it around and don't do anything crazy, I mean, even if you do the Ford recommended tune, you will still be okay. It is a very reliable vehicle as long as you maintain it properly. You do your oil change on time, don't neglect any warning light on your dashboard, you will be fine. Well, here comes the fun part. If you are planning to buy this car and you are serious about performance, you're planning to modify it, go fast, drag race the car, take it to the track and do a bunch of modification to it, it's still a very reliable platform. If it wasn't, Ford wouldn't use it in different vehicles like the Explorer, the Ford Ranger and stuff like that. So first thing to know is this car can take 87 octane all the way to 91 or 93 depending on where you live. It's recommended though to use it with premium fuel if you want the full 310 horsepower. If you use 87, the car will be just fine. You will not just get all the horsepower or all the performance of the vehicle. There is a YouTuber called Chris Fix. He actually made a very detailed video on which fuel to use and why, and he busted a few of the myths related to fuel usage. So if you're interested, go check out that video on his channel. Well, all you need to know is that the engine is equipped with a knock sensor, which will retard ignition timing or boost pressure when necessary to prevent the engine damage. So, as far as fuel is concerned, use recommended fuel if you are serious about performance. Only use 91, 93. If you absolutely have to use 87, make sure you have some octane booster with you in the car so you can just add it. So here are a few tips to properly maintain your EcoBoost Mustang. The first one we've already covered, which is fuel. Use the proper fuel. The second one, be on top of your oil change. Try to respect your oil change intervals and don't just use any oil. Use full synthetic. I don't care about what anybody else says. Use full synthetic. It's your car, it's your baby. You put some money into the car. You don't want it to go bad just because of some oil. Use full synthetic. It is okay to use 50-50. Like I said, if you're planning to daily drive your vehicle, you don't want to race it or overwhelm the engine. But if you're planning to add more boost and stuff like that, use full synthetic. Be very keen on visual inspection if you have any dash light or anything like that. If you can repair it yourself, I will recommend that you have a second opinion. After you're done, someone else can look at the car, or you can take it to a dealer, a Ford dealer, just for a general inspection after you fix your car. But I do recommend taking your car in if you see anything appear on the dashboard or anything like that you don't understand. Be familiar with your owner's manual because most of the stuff are in there. It will help you also properly maintain your EcoBoost Mustang. Do a lot of visual inspection. Visual inspection can actually help you save a lot of money down the road. Check your engine bay, check your oil level, check your coolant level, check if there's anything unusual in the engine bay. If there's any oil leak, check your tires, check the tire pressure. Go underneath your vehicle. You don't have to do it every day, but do it like maybe once every 2 weeks, or at least I recommend before you take it to the drag strip, before and after. Every time you race someone or take it to the drag strip, do at least a visual inspection. It will save you a lot of money. The other thing you have to check are the tires. I know a few of my friends have EcoBoost Mustang, and for some reason they run bigger tires in the back than the front. It's mostly because of traction. If you have a similar setup, do not do a tire rotation. You will ruin the whole dynamic of your vehicle. If you have that specific setup, every time your tires go bad, just replace them. And unfortunately, with Mustang in general, rear-wheel drive Mustang, if you race them a lot or stuff like that, the rear tires tend to go faster than the front tires. So I never did. I mean, I always run same size tire all around, and I never do a tire rotation. When the rear tire are bad, I buy brand new. Same thing with when I have money, I'll buy all four. If I don't have money, I'll just change the rear, get brand new tires. Make sure it's the same brand so the car can keep a certain dynamic. So check your tires. If you want to boost your car, make sure it's done by a reputable shop, or if you're doing it yourself, make sure you are familiar with the aftermarket parts that you're buying online. Don't buy eBay stuff. I mean, they're necessarily bad, but kind of know what you buy. Buy eBay stuff, I mean, some Chinese-made knockoff product or something like that you are buying just because they are cheap. Do you really think it's worth it blowing up a $25,000, $28,000, $30,000 car just because you want to save on some cheap parts? It doesn't make any sense. You've already spent that much to purchase the car. Go with the flow. Buy good parts. Buy reputable parts. If you can't find a very good one, I mean, you have YouTube, which is a huge resource. You can look up something, look up a brand, look up the reputation, look up all the people that have done it before. The good thing about Mustang is it's been around for so long. There are people that have done what you're trying to do before you. So look around, look for advice, once you set on one particular brand or one particular mod, then if you are sure it's safe, then go ahead and do it. To most people who just want to be slightly faster than stock, I recommend that you go with the Ford Power Pack and a decent set of exhaust and intercooler. Believe me, you can't imagine how much change or how much more uh, different your car will feel with those three simple changes. Ford Power Pack, which the advantage is you will maintain your warranty. Some catback exhaust won't void your warranty, and aftermarket intercooler to help your car breathe better, and the tune obviously, which will come with the Ford Power Pack. With those simple mods, I mean, your car will be very very enjoyable. I mean, faster than a Challenger RT. I've proven that. I know I keep repeating the same stuff, but I kind of like the fact that with less than $2,000, I was able to make my car faster than a Challenger V8. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you are stopping by for the first time, do not forget to subscribe. If you have any question, feel free to add me on Instagram. My Instagram is Elvis Auto Vlog. I will make two separate videos on this topic. This is just part one. And part one, I just wanted to give to put the information out there because, like I said, there are two types of EcoBoost Mustang buyers. You have the one that buy the cars for they buy the cars for it to be a daily driver. It's a beautiful looking car, so they just want to daily drive it and stuff like that. And for those, like I said, regular maintenance, oil change, tire rotation, all those stuff. I mean, if you do it, if you notice anything wrong and you take it in, as soon as you take it in, as soon as it's fixed, believe me, the car will probably outlive you if you're planning to keep it for a long time. But for those of you that are interested to modify the car, I have one appointment with a certified Ford mechanic to talk about the EcoBoost platform specifically, what mods are safe, what are not. And I also have another appointment with a local shop that does some very good work tuning the EcoBoost Mustang. And I mean, I've been to the dyno, I've seen one EcoBoost Mustang with 480 wheel horsepower. He reliably made 480 wheel horsepower, and they built that car. So I will talk to them. They will tell us how they did, what are the supporting mods that you really need, if you add this, you have to add that and stuff like that. So there will be two videos coming, one with a certified Ford mechanic to talk about the general the way the 2.3 Mustang engine work and what to do to it, what not to do to it in order to stress the engine. And the part 3 will be with a boosting company. I call them boosters because they are it's a very reputable shop that are known for building the EcoBoost Mustang. And I will show you the dyno sheet for that 480 wheel horsepower EcoBoost Mustang. I reached out to the owner. I'm waiting to see if he will agree to meet, and unfortunately all this will happen after the shutdown, after the whole situation is over, because we can't really go out and mingle and stuff like that. So again, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next upload.